Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh. Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy, Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
346.
Man, we got a lot to get into. We ain't got a lot of time. It's the holiday weekend, man. So, fellas, how was the week?
Kev, you always go last. Why don't you go first this time, brother?
Thank you. The biggest thing that happened in my world was I started cutting motherfuckers off. And I don't mean people. I don't mean people.
Okay.
I don't mean people. I mean the people that's affected or things that are affecting my bank account, like Netflix.
Mm.
Deuces.
Oh, really?
Stars. Deuces. Apple Plus.
You not keeping
Deuces.
stars for the new
No.
what's it, Power Tommy?
No, so Tommy isn't coming back on until September. So, hey man, it's only June. So why keep coughing up $10 a month for some shit that I don't watch? I watch it once a week. I watch it on Saturday morning or either on Friday evening to watch Power. And that's it. That's all I watch. Like any other time Stars is on, even though Spider-Man is my favorite comic book character of all time, that's all they play is Spider-Man. Hey, I turn it on, catch my favorite scene, turn it off. I don't watch Stars for any other reason outside of Power. So, you know, since we have the ability to come and go from these apps as we please, I finally decided to, because, you know, that's how they get you. You sign up, you put in your credit card information, and you kind of like forget about it until that bill comes in. Like, man, I'm about to cut that shit off. And then you don't cut the shit off. So, like, it just keeps cycling and cycling, because I was reading a story. They say that over 85% of people that sign up for something for the free trial, they have a high retention rate. So I had a free trial on Apple Plus. It's a couple movies on there that I wanted to see. So I signed up for the free trial. So I had the free trial until like June 15th. So I got till then to watch those movies on there before it turns off. And Netflix, I've had Netflix since 2010.
That's a big cutoff.
Yeah. But I started thinking, what's on Netflix? Is there anything that I have to watch on Netflix? No. It's normally just background noise. It's like, all right, nothing is on TV. I just turn on something I've seen 1,000,001 times as background noise, as I'm doing some work around the house or whatever. So I don't need it. So I'm gonna gladly take my $15 and put that in the bank account. So it was cutoff season for me.
Chick-fil-A about to run it up.
Did you cut off the sneaker rat? Let's get down to it. Well, that's where
I don't have to cut off the sneaker app because I don't win. So it's been L's, another one. So there's nothing to cut off there because I don't win.
Gotcha.
So that was what I was on yesterday morning. I just woke up and I just started. Wifey was at the grocery store. I was like, you know what? Let me turn this shit off. Let me turn this shit off.
Do you have other methods to watch other things too if you choose?
Yes, I do. But sometimes that method works and sometimes it doesn't work. Oh, but also I say all that and I signed up for Amazon Prime TV. But Amazon Prime TV has a lot of things that I wanted to watch that I never got a chance to watch in the theaters or on the other streaming platforms, and it's cheaper. So I'm rolling with Amazon Prime Plus. You get the Thursday night football games on Amazon Prime. So I'm gonna see with them. I'm gonna see what's popping with them. But all the other ones, deuces, man, deuces.
It definitely, for me, it goes Netflix, Prime, and then really deep into the whatevers. You know, like it's kind of how it goes for me in our household. But good luck. I hope the transition is as easy as it was to get off of cable to like YouTube TV life, because that was, I don't know, for me, I was terrified of the real sports loss. And
Yeah. And you know what? I've been doing some research. I mean, it's on not a lot of money, but you know, every dollar counts. I was looking at going to Hulu Live TV to get. They had a deal going on where you get Hulu Live TV, Disney
ESPN.
Plus, ESPN3 for like $70 versus just YouTube TV, who's went up $5.
So
So
here's what we
I'm
do.
weighing my options.
My mom pays for the YouTube TV. We wanted her 5 guests. So we went ahead and paid for the Hulu because, like, right now I'm sitting here with the background of golf, but I can watch like the entire golf tournament. They'll have the morning tee times before the TV live coverage comes on. So I'll get the money off of watching ESPN. She watches her Hulu stuff and whatever else that kids watch Disney. So it's like a win for everybody. So we pay for that. We got YouTube TV as our main. And then also on my mom's Netflix, but I know that's about to get soon. So
they started sending out the email verifying your
counting days on that
address and all and everything like that. So my brother is Netflix list. So it is what it is,
days
man.
on that one because I know it's coming. I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna be without Netflix, but
For the first time in a long time, man. First time in a long time, but it's gonna feel good to get rid of all that extra weight. It's not a lot of money, but like I said before, like with all that added up, it's like over like $200 a year, man. That I'm just giving to somebody that I ain't even watching their product, and I'm not even home like that enough, especially in the summertime, to be coughing up that money. And like I said before, when Tommy come back, I'll come back, and then when it's over, I'll leave.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
What's up with y'all?
Shit, I'm up and at it, still trying to get healthy.
What up, Raspy? Take a kiss.
No, I think I'm good. I just got a couple of loogies here and there. Like, I was sick for real, man. I don't know what I came down with, but it's almost going on 2 weeks, and I'm still feeling the residuals of the sickness. My wife ended up catching a little something, not as bad as I got it, but just trying to get all the way healthy, man. I'm like at 90% right now. Still had to get to it. Had a couple of DJ gigs, graduation parties to do this weekend. I wasn't in contact with the folks. I was in my DJ area, and then they was doing their thing.
I'm doing the rest of the pod like this. I don't want it coming through the computer screen.
Hey, it's money making season, man. I gotta get the bag, and I got another gig coming up here on Wednesday at one of the elementary schools I've been doing for a couple of years. So, man, business is good. Shout outs to everybody. A lot of my customers are returning customers, so that always tells me I'm doing something right. It always feels good at the end of it when folks coming up to you, shaking your hand. Well, yeah, a couple folks came up to me, shake had to let me know I did a good job. So it definitely was a good week of business. Got out there on the golf course. Golf course dizzle was in full effect.
I saw a couple shots into the trees when I went to the line.
Bruh, yeah. So I don't know. I think, and me and my dad was talking about this, he be messing me up, bro, because as you know, golf is not an easy sport. I don't need him over my shoulder on every single shot trying to give me 5 pointers. I'm like, bro, let me mess up. You know what I'm saying? Let me just do my thing. Let me get the feel. When we was at the driving range, I'm hitting them motherfuckers long and straight. I'm doing good. As soon as we get to the course where the shit actually matters and counts, I'm chucking them bitches to the right and left, man. But
that's one thing I didn't notice. I came on the live, and your dad was giving you pointers, and then you was hitting on like a tee box, and you kept slowly just making it worse by how you was positioning yourself. And it took me a long time to stop doing that. Like, I'm talking just in the last 3-4 years, like really putting myself in an awkward position mentally, but it really does straighten it out because you were just making the slice worse and making it worse and making it worse. But
yeah,
how you out there getting to it, man? I want to come out there and golf with y'all.
Yeah. No, it was a good time though. I did you probably wasn't on live for the shot where I put the camera in the hole, like I was putting, right? So I put my phone in the actual hole, ended up putting. getting that bitch in. I don't know how many feet it was, but it was a little distance. But nah, man, just a solid week. Did our maternity shoot, so I should have those pictures back here pretty soon. Yeah, man, just busy getting to it. The countdown is real. We almost in the red zone in terms of having to get the hospital bag ready because
put it in the car when they say put it in the car, because depending on when this happened, you fuck around and just leave that bitch for real. Because I actually had to turn around.
So it's been an eventful week, busy month for real, and June is right around the corner, man. Yes, you got questions.
Who picked out the outfit for the maternity shoot?
Collaboration. It was a collab. We had a few ideas floating out there. I had to make sure I got a couple push-ups in because your boy went shirtless for a couple of those pics. You know how they be doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they be doing with the
skin
maternity
to skin.
shoot. Exactly. So I had to make sure I had a couple push-ups in before the photo shoot, and actually during the photo shoot, right before the pictures, I had to get a quick pump.
That's what's up, man.
Baby oil up.
I didn't, but it was hot in there, so it was already a natural glistening going on.
Killer, what's popping with you?
Man, busy week as well. Coming off of the trip, getting back to work, that was kind of, that's always a rough day. But edible wasn't too crazy this week. Made a dope mix for Hot 102.9 that I was able to, get into my new mixer, and I spoke into fruition what I told you was going to happen. This laptop is now ours, the one that I am currently on. So shouts to Moms for hitting us up with the payment plan. I ain't got to go through Apple. I just, got lucked up because Moms, she done hit since last week's pod, she has hit 2 jackpots, man. My mom has been running these casinos up. So
that's what's up.
She don't want enough money to go get her another laptop on the casino if she chooses. So
nice.
She basically just said, y'all use it way more than I ever will. I can tell by what's going on and how long y'all have had it. So she was like, if I need another one, I'll just get it. Y'all just start paying me for it. And we was like, bet. So but I'm struggling getting my music on here. So I did a weekend of gigs this weekend, Friday and Saturday, where I basically have my old laptop beside me because those crates have been nurtured and put together over years and years and years of Sweet 16s and years and years and years of prom. So I got a bunch of music in there, and starting to build these out by hand is going to take me months, saying to go through 100,000 songs on this laptop. So I've been slowly doing that all week, which is a long grind, late night, early mornings, falling asleep on basketball games. But all in all, super dope week. DJ Friday, DJ Saturday, booked a gig for the middle of June before I leave for a trip. Today is my wife's last day in her 30s. So we're going to celebrate her big birthday tomorrow. Also, the Vegas trip in a few weeks, but we're going to still celebrate the day tomorrow. So out to eat wherever she chooses at some point this weekend with the fam. So just busy time, getting outside, getting active, but wouldn't want it any other way. So
yes, weather's been great this week.
Crazy.
Weather's been A1 this week, man. It's going to continue. It's going to get like to the 80s, man. So it's really about to start to feel like summertime. Mm-hmm. All right, man. It's a lot of NBA talk. A lot of things happen on the court, but things have happened off the court. Dizzle, what's up with your boy Ja this week?
He's solid. He ain't flashed no other gun. Wait a second. Did I miss something?
Oh, yeah. Obviously. Killer, tell him what happened with Ja.
Ja Morant was made like a social media post or something, and it led down a path of like, is this motherfucker all right? So The welfare check ensued. I don't know the details of the post. I had a busy weekend as well, but I at least know the bullets of the story that he made a post that just kind of looked a little concerning or brought up a little, let me just make sure he's straight, and did a welfare check. He said he was cool. So he gave an answer that fit the video, but they checked on him to make sure he was straight because they know he about to lose that bag. So he's making sure he's straight.
Yeah, I put pictures up on IG like of his daughter, of his sister, of his mom and his dad, and then the last picture and like the post was himself and it said bye. So then everybody just basically lost their mind, like, yo, is his brother okay? What's going on with him? And obviously that's a very serious thing. But you know, he did put himself in this situation. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna roast him for that, and I'm not gonna roast the police for doing a welfare check on him or anything like that, because God forbid, you know, anybody does something like that and, you know what I'm saying, causes harm to themselves. But like, he did bring all this on himself. Let's not forget that. Like, all the money that he's about to lose, all the scrutiny he's getting, he brought all this on himself because he want to flash the tooling.
Yeah. It's ja.
So allegedly, didn't he say he's just taking a break from social media?
Yeah, taking a social media break. You got to announce that you're taking a break from social media, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to announce that.
That probably leads to another welfare check if his page is.
But that's so weird to me, and I guess that's just the era that we live in. Like, you take a break from social media, but you got to let everybody know first. Like, or you could just simply delete the app. You know, I remember LeBron used to go, what do you call it, 0 Dark 30 during the playoffs and everything like that. Like, you had to let us know that you're not going to be on social media. Like, man, that's weird.
So I know the Nike app or like the Nike store took down his shoes for a little bit, but then they did release some new joints, some blue and red joints, which sold out in minutes. So I guess this is all just niggas just talking, fake canceling. Because when the shoes was on sale, you know, folks was out to buy it. So it's just really going, you know, hurt his stock or even hurt his shoe sales. Deal with Nike when they selling out in minutes.
No, it's especially for the people that's buying them. You know, for people that's, you know, kids, teenagers, and young adults, they don't care. They're like, man, whatever, dude. Y'all get busy. He great to watch on the court. But like the money makers, the people, the talking heads, you know what I'm saying? The mass media, like those are the people that are super concerned about the situation and got a million and one opinions about it. You know, the younger people don't care. They're like, man, he just having fun, relax until something go wrong.
Yeah,
man.
So what's up with this NBA referee? Y'all heard about this?
Yeah, I did.
What's going on?
This is long overdue, man. Referee Eric Lewis is getting investigated by the NBA after a Twitter account appears to be one of his burners. So this is the same referee. I don't know if y'all saw this. I don't know if it was earlier this year, but a picture of his family came out all rocking Celtics gear, like Boston Celtics jerseys, the whole family. So it's always been a running joke on Twitter, like, okay, he's on the Celtics team. You know, he's the sixth man on the court for the Celtics. And then a video, I think you probably seen the video of Jimmy Butler late in the game hitting a clutch layup. They zoom in on his face, and that nigga look mad. Like he done fucked up his parlay or something. So a Twitter account comes out, and then you see just a random name of a person, no profile picture, but he's like defending all of the Celtics games, you know, ref calls that went against the Lakers. Some real burner behavior, because like who's really going this hard for a specific referee or a specific game for the rest?
Yeah.
So we gonna see what's really going on. Even LeBron chimed in trying to see if this shit is true. But it looks bad. I ain't gonna lie, it does look bad.
I saw a video of someone else that went to the page before the page, obviously, you know, is gonna get deleted, but went to the page and went to the replies and made a 2-minute video of them
2-minute video
of them scrolling through the page, and every reply was either defending this ref himself or defending like referee calls, like every reply. So it looked like definitely the burner account for sure. This is KD part 2.
This is bad. This is bad. So for everybody out there like that, and I am one of those people, like, bad calls are a part of whatever sport. Like, we have humans refereeing these games, just like we have humans playing the games for now until AI takes over and we don't have anything to do. But anyway, so we're going to have some type of human error in those. There's a difference between human error and bias. And that's where fans get frustrated. Like, you know, a reasonable fan can understand, like, all right, man, like in the Super Bowl with Philly and Kansas City, like, all right, man, we don't like the call. It was a ticky-tacky call, but kind of like, all right, it is what it is. When you have evidence like this from a referee and his family basically being Celtics fans and, you know what I'm saying, a lot of questionable or things that could go either way type of calls that seem to always go the Celtics way, and it's known that his family is Celtics fans, that's what pisses fans off. And that's what makes all these conspiracy theories just start mushrooming and ballooning up.
This is the same ref. I don't know if y'all remember when LeBron threw the temper tantrum on the court because he got fouled, obvious foul call. He was the ref that Patrick Beverly showed the camera to, you know, against the Celtics.
Foul.
And got teed up for it, man. It is wild out here, man. Also, NBA news. NBA is looking to start penalizing flops with technical fouls and a free throw during games. They're going to start using that in Summer League in July. Y'all here for that?
It's going to slow the game down a lot. It's going to be 15, 20 more minutes in the game because that's going to be an adjustment for players to stop flopping because that's how they eat right now. So
true, very true. I mean, you talked about falling asleep on these games, man. There was very few games, especially in the Western Conference, that I made it through until they started tipping at 8:30. Like 8:30 tip is like almost perfect tip-off time for these games, man. Games are over by 11:30. I'm in the bed by 11:45. It is what it is. Those games that was tipping off at 10, 10:30, 10:45.
Yeah, there's no way.
Zombie the next day. So, so you stretching these games out another 15 minutes because you going to review these flops? Man, come on, man. They need to have a third eye in the sky, just like, yeah, it was a flop. Keep the shit going. Or no, it wasn't. Penalize them, whatever the case may be, man. Like, they killing me out here with this, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about shit that actually happened on the court. Rewinding, it seems like a very long time ago, but get the brooms out.
We haven't talked about this already?
We have not talked about this. It's over. Man. The Lakers have been swept out of the playoffs by the Denver Nuggets. Dizzle, how do you feel?
I feel all right, man. Nuggets, obviously, just a better team. Didn't have the contribution from some folks on the Lakers that probably would have pushed us over the edge. I saw something online like this sweep was like the margin of the losses was minimal. Like for the whole series, I think the niggas lost by a total like a little over 20 points. So, you know, we was right there. I know folks is looking to try to blow up the roster, go for this dude, go for that dude. I like the squad. They was this close to the finals. You don't need to do that much tweaking when you that close to the finals. You talking about what's his name? D'Angelo Russell. He cool. We wouldn't have made it to the Western Conference Finals without him. He had some crazy performances against the Grizzlies, against the Warriors. He stunk it up. He stunk it up against the Nuggets, but we would not have gotten there.
I'm with you, Kev.
Get him out of here. Look, man, I love D-Lo. He went to Ohio State, so I'm gonna have love for him, but he was terrible in the Western Conference Finals. Absolutely horrible. Yeah. So you being the Lakers fan, my bad, not Lakers fan, LeBron fan.
Yes.
So by, proxy, you are a Lakers fan. What do you want to done with the roster?
Run it back.
Run it back.
If you can get somebody, keep Rui, keep Reeves at all costs. Those niggas stay. Vanderbilt, stay. These are pivotal role players that you need on your team. If you can keep those folks, deal D'Lo or deal some of those other guys like Beasley. You couldn't even play Beasley. But
he was coming off a 30-minute type of performances with the who was he on?
Timberwolves, I believe.
Timberwolves, yeah.
As long as you can keep those folks, do whatever.
So no Kyrie.
If you can slide Kyrie in there, cool. But keep Reeves, keep Rui, keep Vanderbilt. Anybody else, fair game. And then pick up who you can get up. Pick up who you can get. We need a big, because the big difference between this season and the bubble season, which we won, was that AD was able to play the 4.
Mm-hmm.
We need a big. There's some free agents out there like Brook Lopez, Nazir Reed, which is a dude that's flying under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
We need a 5.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I'm with you. So, both of y'all, grade AD's playoff performance.
C.
I give him a B minus.
I give him a B plus. And this is what I was talking about on the sports show. I was like, we only care about points because what he was doing defensively was outstanding. He was killing on the glass. No, he didn't shoot the ball great, especially against Denver. But he was the best player on the court in the Memphis series. He was the best player on the court during the Golden State series. And I would say he was the second best player on the court, or third best player on the court during the Nuggets series. It was probably Joker and Jamal Murray, then him. Like, I don't see what everybody else was seeing out there. Yeah, Joker was busting him. Get in line. That's what he does. He's a 2-time MVP. But we can't act like Anthony Davis was out here looking like a scrub, like he was Mo Bamba or anything like that. Like, he was still scoring. He was still playmaking. I'm just saying, man, like, I'm not a huge
Bamba getting shots.
I'm just saying, I'm not a huge Anthony Davis fan, but this is just proof people only care about buckets, because what he was doing defensively, playing the anchor of the defense, the back line, it was outstanding the entire playoff. So I'm on the other side of people saying Anthony Davis was trash. He not worth the contract. Yada yada yada. I think
that's $189 million contract that he ain't lived up to. I'm sorry.
You don't think so? They did.
I mean, I'm with you on the defense. I'm with you on the defense. I'm with you on the Golden State series. He had some good games, but like, you're supposed to be the second answer to this team, and there was times where it was like, pass it to Reeves, nigga. Pass it to Reeves. So I just don't. The C, I'll give him a C plus because of what you just said, but I still think we deserve better for what he getting paid. $37 million a year, $189 million 5-year contract. Come on, man.
And he ain't the second option. He needs to be the first. LeBron is 40 years old.
Exactly.
We need him to elevate. AD should be in his prime right now.
Let's not forget when LeBron put the pedal to the metal to break the all-time scoring record, and then took a 4-week hiatus. Anthony Davis was the man carrying them to victories, getting them to the playoffs. Let's not forget that. That shit matters too.
Maybe it's something about playing with LeBron. They say it's tough. So
They do. And speaking of one LeBron James, he did what LeBron does in post-game press conferences. He makes it about himself. He started contemplating retirement. LeBron retiring, believe it or not.
Nah, man. Bronny got to get through this year of college first.
Nah, he's not retiring. Not a chance.
I don't think he's retiring either, and I don't even think it really has anything to do with Bronny, playing with Bryce, or anything like that. He won his money, bro. He won his money. Is a point blank. He got money on that contract. He gonna get every dollar on that contract, because the deals that he gave to the Cavs and the Miami Heat, he did not give those deals to the Lakers. He signed the big boy contract. I'm gonna need all that. I'm gonna need all that money that y'all owe me, because I got other business ventures I'm trying to do once this basketball stuff is over, and I'm gonna need my check. So get your money, Brian, and I ain't even mad at you about it. Go get that. So we gotta rewind. We gotta rewind a little bit, man. With the Heat and Celtics. At one point, the Heat were up 3-0 on the Celtics.
Can you pause right there?
Yes,
So
sir.
right there.
Please do.
He was up 3-0.
Okay.
I was sending y'all screenshots like, should I cash out? Should I cash out? And y'all was like, stay for them to get that fourth win and get up out of there, right?
So wait, what was your bet? Remind us what your bet was.
It was actually a stupid bet, really. I had a big golf week, and Kia, my youngest, came in while I was making bets, and I showed her a picture of all the teams that was left in the playoffs. And this is before the previous series. I think this is like the end of the Atlanta series, and she picks Miami just probably because of the colors. So I put $10 on Miami to win it all, and it was gonna pay out $380. So at the cash out point, it was at $88. They was up 3-0. Now I'm sitting here thinking, like, if they lose one, it's going down to like 50. So before the game tips off, I wake up. When I took that screenshot to y'all, it was 88. When I wake up in the morning, it was 74. So it was already falling. I took the cash out only because my kids was getting on my nerves about wanting this pizza. And I didn't want to spend no money, and I had 74 sitting there. And I was like, I cash out the 74, keep 20 on there. I got dinner covered, cash out the rest. I was like, I ain't got to spend my money because I'm trying to save for this trip.
Right.
So I cashed out at 74. So I did cash out at $74. But I know right now that motherfucker is going to be at like $2. So I made a great, I lost about $12, $14 overall. But I did cash out. So I wanted to let that be known. I cashed out at 3-0, and it's been a shit storm since. But continue at the 3-0 point.
Okay, so at one point, the Heat were up 3-0 on the Celtics. Won the first two games in Boston, blew them out in game 3 in Miami. And everybody's like, it's over. It's over. All they got to get is one more. They got to get one more. The Celtics say, don't let us get one. They get one in Miami. They go back to Beantown. They get another one. So then it's 3-2 going into last night. Big time game 6. First half of the game.
Guarantees a win at this point.
Jimmy guarantees the win in the post-game press conference. First half. Man, things are looking great for the Celtics. Not only is Brown getting off, Tatum's getting off, Marcus Smart is getting off. Everything's cool. But did you look at this halftime score? They're only up 5 points because, quote unquote, as Shaq says, the others for the Heat were balling while their big time stars like Jimmy and Bam was playing like crap. So the others are, quote unquote, carrying them. So they're down 10 points. The Heat are down 10 points in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes to go. And then Jimmy activated. 15 in the fourth quarter, gets fouled on a 3-point attempt, hits all 3 free throws, puts the Heat up 1 point with 3 seconds to go on the clock.
So I'm watching the game with my wife, and it's funny because she's a casual fan. She understands what's going on, and she's like, the only thing the Celtics don't need to do is don't foul. And then here comes Jimmy dribbling, kind of double dribbles a little bit. We ain't gonna talk about that, but gets a foul call for 3 free throws. And she's like, all right, is this nigga gonna make all 3? This is pressure. This is ultimate pressure. I'm like, oh, he gonna make all 3. This is Jimmy you're talking about. Nigga makes all 3 of them things, swishes them.
Next.
Can we talk about the Twitter controversy of the foul being called with 2.1 seconds left? And then before the free throws, it goes up to 3 seconds, which gives the time needed to continue the story. But I think it's just normal basketball when they go review and they see when the foul was called. You can't see when no ref blew the whistle, but as soon as that contact is called, they're gonna match it up. So people that watch sports should know that's the answer. But Twitter is going crazy with the whole NBA is rigged shit. So.
Nah, if you're watching the game, we all watched the game. We didn't dispute the whole 2.1 to 3 seconds. We've seen that happen a ton of times.
Yeah.
So at this point, like you said, 3 seconds left. My wife is like, it's over. Game is over. I'm like, 3 seconds is a long time. I've seen crazier shit happen in less time. Yeah. Good look by Marcus Smart. That shit was damn near in and out. If you watch the replay, the ball could have went on either side. Jason Tatum had the right side covered. And who was it? Derek White?
Yep.
Clutch tip in.
Moonhead had it covered.
Whew. Yeah, man. It was it was a great game. Great game. Great fourth quarter. What y'all think, man? Game 7 is Monday.
So real quick, I don't know how many young people we have listening to the pod. You know what I'm saying? Young inspired basketball players. But watch what Derek White does. He inbounds the ball. He's calling for it because he's wide open at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But Marcus Smart shoots it. He just doesn't stand there and watch it. He crashes the boards.
Because he's
and
wide
like,
open.
and cleaned it right up. And like that's like one of my things about RIP to the late great Kobe. Shouts out to my boy Melo. Those two, when they get the ball for the quote unquote last shot, they're shooting it with .001 on the clock. They never left enough time for you to shoot and miss and get a tip in. Like that's not how they play. They always want 3, 2, 1, stink, ball go through the net. Like that's how they play. And that frustrates me to no end. Always shoot it with a little bit of time on the clock so you can potentially get a tip in from one of your offensive players. So props to Derek White for crashing the boards, man. I mean, he just didn't stand there. He just didn't stand there. And it reminded me of what my boy Reg always said when we used to hoop. Pass and cut. Just don't stand there. So he passed it. He was open. He crashed the boards, helped the team get the game set.
Yeah, man. A lot of NBA players don't crash the board, so that was nice to see fundamental basketball at its finest because I made a living on getting a few tip backs here and there. So
talk about it. Game 7 predictions, man. Tomorrow night, 8:30 tip-off. We're going to post this pod very early so we can get our reactions and our predictions on wax. Game 7. Killer, who you got?
Man, I really think it's only right. They're going to be in Boston, and it's going to be NBA history. Tatum either going to have 7 or 70. You know what I'm saying?
He's going off.
If Tatum's going off, I feel like at home. I do like how this whole Boston coming together, like they supposed to have won this, right? They was the favorite by a mile. I think Miami was 8 seed, if I am mistaken, 7 or 8 seed. And for them to like really be in a position to like it's just a game now, like that's tough for Miami to, if they're down at any point in this game, that's tough to overcome mentally. So I think Boston wins by 10 plus.
Yeah, Boston's got all the momentum. Heat had multiple opportunities to close it out. Last night was a prime opportunity to do so with a few box outs here and there. Duncan Robinson missed a couple wide open ones to kind of seal the deal. Boston's taking this one. Tatum going for 50.
And I left out in a very important reason why I want Boston to win. This has happened in baseball. When it happened in baseball, the New York Boston series, I was in the military. When I tell you I left my room, New York being up 3-0, and went and played in the woods with the Army for a week and came back and Boston was celebrating, my mind was blown because I missed all 4 games being in. So I want to witness this with my own eyes and be a part of one. Basketball needs one. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, man. Y'all know I'm very torn on this, man. I'm a huge Jimmy Butler fan. I thought he was going to pull it off last night with that 15-point fourth quarter because he was absolutely terrible in quarters 1, 2, and 3. And he just, turned it on like he's prone to do. But I just think the more talented team is the Celtics. And I don't think Tatum's going to go for like nothing crazy. I think this is one of those games where everybody drops like 15 to 20 points and it's a blowout. I think that the Miami Heat are going to put up a good effort like in the first half because I think Spo is a great coach and he's going to have them ready to play. But ultimately, I just think the Celtics, that crowd being at home, momentum, you just took their heart on their home court where they could have wrapped it up and went to the finals. And I'm going to be more honest, more transparent. Like I said, huge Jimmy Butler fan. But the Celtics and the Nuggets is a better finals watch. It just is. It just is. It's just a better watch. It's something that we could see going 7 games. I can't see the Miami Heat pushing that series with the Nuggets to more than 5 games. Yeah. So as a basketball fan who loves basketball and just want to watch it all the time, I would rather see Boston play for it just because I'm going to get more basketball. Because Boston, talent-wise, they probably got more talent than the Nuggets. But we know they pendulum swings left to right. Hey, man, they play great this game, terrible next. Great this game. Like, the way that they're playing now, being down 0-3, they won't play like that if they get up 2-0 on the Nuggets. They'll cough away 2 games because they just don't have a focus. So
we got to talk about Bam too. Since the bubble, he been on a little rise, and this whole shit has been trashed to the max.
Hey, he was so bad last night.
Bad.
So bad.
I think it was like 4 for 14, so it was 4 for 16 or something I saw, but terrible.
Yeah, he plays better at Boston. Definitely plays better on the road. All right, it is that time. It is the last week of nominations, final week. Can we get some horns? Can we get some horns for the last week? For everybody out there that don't know, man, we are celebrating 50 years of hip hop, so we are bringing to the table nominations for our top 50 hip hop songs of all time. In the weeks following, we will start narrowing this list down. We will make an Apple playlist for everybody to enjoy the nominations and everything like that. This is our last week. Everybody has 3 songs to nominate. I am going last, if y'all don't mind.
Okay. Who's going first, Dizzle, me or you?
Youngest to oldest.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. It's the
Better bring that heat.
It's the
Better
last
bring that heat, son.
3 nominations. I had to consult my wife just to make sure I was ending properly.
You too, huh?
I had to because it was between a few songs, but for one, DJing the last couple of days has helped me because I've been able to play some of these joints and reinforce my thoughts by seeing their reactions to the songs as well. So nothing but classics, man. Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
And I cannot lie.
Classic joint.
When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist in around feet in your face, you get sprung.
Hey, man.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. What up, though? Seattle's finest.
Yeah, man. That's a classic joint. It's been remixed. It's been sampled. And them have been hits as well. So Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back, gotta be on that list, man.
Amen.
The next one,
word for word.
Next one, one of my all-time favorites. Know this song word for word, bar for bar. One of my go-tos for karaoke.
Killer.
Classic joint.
Shouts out to Killer Cam.
And it's
Shouts out to
vibes.
Mace. It is what it is podcast. Shouts out to them dopest sports show out there. Shouts out to Killer Cam.
It's vibes, man. Vibes. Last song, man.
Last one. Last one. What it gonna be?
Fuck it. Hold on.
Oh no! Not the glasses. Big Draco makes an appearance.
We knew that.
Hold on. Could I just run it through? Hold on. I'm lit. Y'all knew it was coming, man. Y'all knew it was coming, man.
11 weeks in the making.
Classics. Soulja Boy, Crank That. Y'all knew it was gonna make the list, man. I had to get it on there without a doubt. One of my all-time favorites. One of the first viral songs. One of the first songs that had challenges. We doing TikToks now. Soulja Boy started that, man. So.
Run through the 3 for me so I make sure I got the titles right.
Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. Hey Ma, Cameron and Joel Santana. Soldier Boy, Crank That. We can play the whole song if y'all want. We go first. All right, we're gonna cut it.
Copyright strike.
Classic joints, man.
All right.
And I'm sorry. I bought the glasses, bro. They came broke. Like it don't have the other, you know what I'm saying? It came.
Damn.
Damn.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Soldier Boy makes an appearance. Shouts out to Big Draco. Killer, what you got?
I had a feeling that was coming. So I went through the list, like Dizzle said. I think I heard Kev reply. He did as well. Consulted with the wife. This was a big week, the final week. I was ready last week, but I wanted to make sure I was ready. So
ready.
I went through the list, and I'm like, it's some meaningful songs in my life that got to make the debate. Got to make the debate. So we're going to start the national anthem of my high school life. When the band played this, it was over.
Bitch, I've been about it.
In
1990 Skrilla.
Yeah, man. Master P, Bout It. Number 2. Had to be on there. So then I went through, and because I was in my high school bag, I started thinking of like, man, this one's like a little reach, but the value that this song still has when I play this in any setting with 25 and up, I'll say 25 and up still vibe to this. This is my shit.
Is it Tila or is it Gangsta Bull?
It's Taylor.
Okay.
We got show
by the way. There was this piece that I knew back from the ATC.
Graduated, made it from the college of beat.
You know who I be. Trying to act down low. Hush, and low key.
My friend had a triple B, the Bonneville, and we used to ride to school in that thing every day. And that was one of those songs that made the playlist or the cassette tape, I'll say, back in the day. So that one just got to be on there. And then I wanted to make sure I didn't leave out we got a good mix of old, a good mix of new, but there's some new songs that still deserve to be in this conversation. And I hate to say this, but sometimes death adds to that. So we have lost this artist. So that maybe that's adding value to the song. But gotta be on there.
High class street.
Young Dolph Preach.
I like it.
This song, just like Dizzle said, I had the DJ this weekend. I did a graduation party for a college grad. I did a graduation party for a high school grad from Centerville. So I had a dude from Texas and a high school grad from Centerville, and Preach went off on both. So just made my decision even more verified and confirmed that I wanted it on my list. Young Dolph Preach. So my 3: Master P, Bout It, Tila, Show Enough, Young Dolph Preach.
I love
it. So I will be 1,000,000% transparent with y'all. The reason I want us to go last, and I've been hanging on to 2 certain songs, praying, hoping that they would crack y'all list, and neither one of them made it. So I have a list of 6 songs, but now I have to do these mathematic gymnastics to get the songs that I want on this list so desperately to be nominated. And it's really down to one song, which one I'm gonna pick, and I'll save that one for last. But the first one getting nominated, she just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and she does not have an appearance on this list. First time I heard this song, I was in Miami Beach during spring break.
Hey.
Summer vibes.
This is on my note.
Freak on.
I had a struggle with Missy getting on the list. I'm glad you put her
Missy
on there.
must make the list.
I'm glad
Missy
you-
must make the list. And another artist that is no longer with us, he actually got a nomination last week, but we can't talk about summer songs without talking about this song from Tupac Shakur.
Oh yeah.
Pool party vibes.
Big pool party. Big pool party. So that leads me to my very last nomination. I mean, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. So I'll let you know the songs that didn't make it. Outkast, So Fresh So Clean, did not make it. That was one of mine that I was hoping that somebody would bring to the table. Ludacris, What's Your Fantasy, was another song that I was hoping somebody would bring to the table.
Is Ludacris on the list at all?
Yeah.
Luda is on the list.
Okay.
Luda is on the list, but I thought Killer was gonna bring What's Your Fantasy to the table. Got a story about Ludacris, What's Your Fantasy? Maybe I'll tell it one day on the pod. No names, please. Another classic that is not on this list, which was very tough for me not to put it on this list. B.I.G. Hypnotize.
Yeah.
So instead of all those three songs, which are bona fide classics that you cannot tell the story of hip hop without, would not make the nomination list, not only from me, but from y'all. So I went with a song that dominated multiple summers, got multiple transitions on it. It has debatably the best rap artists of this current generation, two of them. It has to. This guy's Travis Scott, Drizzy, Sicko Mode. It has to make the list.
It was a bit debatable on mine.
I can't believe Dizzle didn't bring that to the table.
I thought about it multiple occasions. I'm glad that you put it on there because I didn't have to. I think there was only a few that y'all took from my list to kind of open up some. But Kill, I want to see what were some that was honorable mention, wasn't able to make your list.
So I had Thug Motivation, Jeezy on my list. I had Ghostface, Churches La Ghost. That's my shit. And then I had Kanye West, Through the Wire. Through the Wire changed. He had a bunch of Kanye on there, so that's kind of why I left that one alone.
Yeah.
But those three was like on deck. So
I had 50 Cent Mini Man on deck. I had where'd it go? Nas, One Mic.
Ooh.
Never heard of it. No, I'm just kidding.
Lies.
Nelly, Hot in Here.
Woo.
And then I'm thinking like, man, does the Wobble need to make the list? And my wife joked me when I told her. She looked at me so sideways when I was like, I'm about to play the Wobble.
So let me ask y'all this. From your nominations only, if you could replace one song, what would it be and what would you replace it with?
Let me go through my list real quick. Let's see.
I like my list, man. I don't even know how I would.
I think I see mine already in week one. Week one, I had Biggie. I got a story to tell. I might have put Hypnotized in this place because when you
that's me. I had
that's the wrong
Biggie,
I forgot I put Killer instead of Kill. Let's see.
I might take out DJ Cool, Let Me Clear My Throat.
And replace it with what?
That's tough. That's tough. Shit.
No, I can't.
Living life like it's golden.
I might see Kick. I was gonna put Lupe Fiasco there, didn't make the list. I was gonna put Kick Push on there. I think I'm solid.
Yeah, I can't. I just skim through it. There's nothing I want to take off. there's songs I want to add for sure.
Yeah.
So for me, the only song that I will replace would probably be Snoop, Murder Was the Case, and I will replace it with Drake and Snoop, Still DRE. So one way or the other, a Snoop song was gonna basically replace another one. So since y'all didn't do it, I won't do it. So the list is the list. Killer, I'm hitting you with the task of making the playlist, if you don't mind, for everybody listening out there. Apple playlist with all 99 songs.
Gotcha.
So we can rock out to, and throughout the week on the chat, we'll figure out a cool way to try to start going through this list to skimming it down. One of my first thoughts was we go throughout the entire list and we send each other 50 songs. And then we look at the list, and basically if all three of us agree on a song, it makes the list. And then that leaves us whatever is left. So say if we all agree on 20 songs, we got to figure out the last 30.
Sheesh.
I think that's the easier way to do it because shit, it's a lot of music, a lot of hit records, but we'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out, man.
The only thing that I thought of on the fly was we are a big fan of Family Feud here at this pod. So when it gets down or gets tough, I thought about always having a couple Family Feud questions as tiebreakers. If you know your history of your song, if you know what you're talking about, you putting up a good case, almost like a mock trial for the podcast. Put up your debate. Somebody gonna have to adjourn that and to decide what's what. So,
we gonna figure it out. We gonna talk it out. We gonna talk it out because shit. I don't know, man. It's about to be the summertime. Ain't gonna be no TV shows going. Ain't gonna be no sports going on.
Writer's strike. We
might have to stretch this bitch out. We gonna need some content.
Yeah.
Speaking of content and shit being stretched out, Power season finale aired on Friday. Some people watched it in advance.
Yeah.
Dizzle, since you watched it in advance, did you rewatch it?
No, I did not. I did not. Y'all got to give me a recap because you already know, bro. So much shit be happening. I don't remember which was the previous episode and which one was the final. I watched them both at the same time.
Well, the final episode ended with a shootout. Braden comes in and saves Tariq's ass as the Tejada family is about to lay Tariq down. Effie turned her back on him, the whole nine. And they get up out of Dodge just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
A lot of shit going on. Diana Tejada.
They call her Taurasi. Diana Taurasi.
She out here rocking a red wig, a red stripper wig, dropping letters off at people's houses. There was a lot of shit going on.
Tommy came back.
Tommy. I forgot about that. So wait a second. Why? Because not only did Tommy come back, wasn't there another just nigga thrown in the mix? I'm trying to think.
2-Bit, and that's name.
My nigga 2-Bit was in this bitch, son.
Yeah.
2-Bit, one of my favorite characters, man. This nigga's hilarious.
Man, why?
They had some random pop-ups for sure.
Why? The mom. Wasn't the mom just randomly on that episode?
Yeah, Tommy's mom.
Tommy's mom. Tariq's mom.
She pulled a drive out with Uzis and shit. Shot up Mary J. Wow, man. Power's one hell of a show, man.
Do we know if one of the Kane, Diana, somebody got hit in the shootout?
Kane got shot. Kane got bucked in the shoulder. Yeah. I rewatched the episode before I turned stars off.
Yeah. It's good. I watched it late last night. No, not late, but late because I fell asleep during the whole basketball game. I had to watch that late. So but definitely a lot going on. I watch it for the culture. I don't watch it for it'd be too much. It'd just be like I watch it because I know we're gonna talk about it. If the pod didn't talk about it, I'll probably miss a few weeks.
Man.
Any predictions for season 4?
They're gonna stretch it out for another season. That's my prediction. With nothing, we ain't gonna figure out nothing. He's still gonna be trying to graduate. He's still gonna be trying to get money. Somebody gonna be extorting him.
For me, I got two predictions. One, we gonna get a crossover episode. We gonna get the people from Ghost on Tommy's show. Like we gonna get them mishmash in some way somehow. And also, no more school. He's not in school anymore. I think because his trust fund got wiped away in the Ponzi scheme. There's no need for him to go to school no more because ain't no money at the end of the rainbow. So he's basically going to be all in the drug game. Like Uncle Tommy was saying, either you all in or you all out. So you ain't got no choice but to be all in on the drug game now. So no more school.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, your girl had her farewell. Lauren, she's gone. She made it out alive.
Did she? Yeah. Oh yeah, she rekindled with her family.
Yeah.
Shout outs to her.
It's about to be a long season of
Zach's
TV.
Zach's gonna still send some letters next season. You know that's coming.
Most def, man. So if y'all find anything good to watch, let me know. Because
I'm watching Succession right now.
I've heard about it. I don't know anything about it. What how many seasons is it?
4 seasons and it's over. So it's not super long, drawn out. It's a show that's about super wealthy. They're not even rich. These niggas are wealthy folks that run a company. The father runs the company and he's old, so he's trying to figure out which one of his children is going to take over the company after he dies or after he retires. So it's just a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of backstabbing, trying to figure out who's going to be next in line to take over the company. So it's pretty entertaining just to be able to watch wealthy niggas that be throwing around millions like it's nothing. At one point in the season, the dad offered one of the sons $2 billion for his shares of the company, and the nigga turned it down. So I'm like, man, these niggas is
playing on a different level.
These the Waltons.
Yeah.
I know. One of the actors on there is Macaulay Culkin's brother. Dude that played his cousin in Home Alone that used to piss the bed.
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah. I noticed that the other day. I was like, that looked like old boy, and it was.
Nice.
So I might have to fuck with it because ain't shit else on TV.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. What else? I'm waiting on a show called Severance to come back up. I think that's only 1 season. That's on Apple.
Yeah, that's something I gotta binge through before the 15th.
That's a mind fuck. That's one of them shows that I was having dreams about it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's It's only 1 season so far.
That's what's up. I think Swagger is a show loosely based off of Kevin Durant's high school life. That season 2 is coming out very soon. So yeah, there's a couple joints out there. All right, man. Quick hitters before we slide up out of here, man. The queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner, passed away at 83 years old.
R.I.P. man.
No disrespect, but best legs in the game, man. She's gonna be missed.
I found out about Tina Turner through my mom. My mom's a huge Tina Turner fan, so R.I.P. to the late great Tina Turner. Other news going on in the world of music: Fetty Wap getting 6 years behind bars for a federal drug case in Long Island.
Sad situation, man. Fall from grace in terms of he had the summer on lock. You couldn't turn on the radio without hearing that shit. One of his
did not make the list though.
Didn't make the list, but he had one hell of a run.
Yeah, he had a hot summer and a half. Yeah, baby.
You would not go. You can't go anywhere without hearing that shit on the way there and back.
Facts. Y'all got any plans for tomorrow or the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, man. My wife's big 40th. She's celebrating her birthday tomorrow, Memorial Day. I'm glad to be off work. I'm glad the kids is out of school, so we can really spend some time with each other and get out this house and get out of our rooms and out of our phones. So I'm super excited to be doing that. We'll probably definitely doing dinner. We'll probably step over to my mom's or just whatever she wants to do. But it's all about the wife from here on out until Tuesday. So that's my plan. Gotta find some barbecue too.
Same. Gonna spark up the grill a little bit, hang out a little bit, enjoy each other's company. Enjoy the good weather while we got it because we do live in Ohio. It's not here for long.
Facts.
Might do some golfing, Dizzle. Let me know if you're trying to get out there.
I am. Yeah, let me know when. I am trying to get out there.
There tomorrow. I'm chilling.
Okay. I got me and my wife supposed to be going for like a little family get together, barbecuing. I'm off tomorrow though, so yeah, I'm trying to get it in. Shout out to everybody tuned in on Facebook. We had a comment from my Mama Dizzle. Shout outs to you for tuning in. Shout outs to the folks on YouTube. I think we hit over 500 cumulative views last week. So
appreciate the love.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure y'all just keep tuning in, man. We appreciate you.
All right, last one on the quick hitters. Annette Bennett from Richmond Heights, Ohio, suburb of Cleveland, earned her third associate's degree from Cuyahoga Community College before finishing her freshman year of high school. So what the hell was y'all doing at 14, 15 years old?
Man.
Mama Dizzle, tell us what he was doing at 14, 15 years old.
I was transitioning from Urkel to Stefan. I had the glasses. I had the MC Hammer lines with three lines to the ear going, and then my mom let me get contacts going into my freshman year of high school. So I had contacts, got the glasses I've been wearing since third grade off. Started getting that chubby weight down a little bit. Showed up, and all the girls was looking at me like, "Wait a minute, is that?" Are those contacts? So then I literally was wasting contacts, making $5-10 at a time, proving that my eye color was my eye color by pulling out the contact. My mom was like, the contact was like $200 contacts. So I was not making enough return on my destroying contact investment. So that had to stop. But I was becoming a nasty teenager. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I was 14. I was fully invested in my rap career / basketball career. So I was I was John Morant / Damian Lillard. Yeah, man.
Me at 14, 15 years old, 8th grade, freshman in high school, super into my school, man. Like, my high school, man, 3 what did I graduate with? Like a 3.7? Yeah, I've been one of those kids that was like, I used to do very well in like class projects and everything like that. Very studious or whatever. So like when like all my homeboys was like kicking it and chasing girls, I really wasn't yet. Late bloomer, I think is what they call it. So yeah, I was a late bloomer. So it wasn't really about kicking it and having a real good time in high school till probably like my junior year. So yeah, like it really wasn't about anything. So I relate to that, but not on that level. I wish I did though. God damn, 2 of them.
That's why I relate to like the Crank That for Dizzle. It is growing up, because if I would have had a song like that in high school, I would have been that kid. I would have been.
I knew all the dances.
I would have been all that.
All the crank That Lion King. That was a thing. Crank That Yank. I was doing all the dances. I made a Crank That Referee. Man, come on.
We know there's footage.
Oh yeah,
there's definitely footage.
Well, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace. Shouts to all the vets we lost.